Now we're going to sew our flutter sleeves to the top, and we need to make sure it's the same on both sides, and the strap will actually stand a little bit over the edge of the tilly top. It's not much, it's just about 2 or 3 millimeters. It should sit a little bit over to the right in this case, right, so that you have got a little bit of an opening and it tapers down a little bit. You can of course also just do that to taste. You could come up a bit straighter. I personally like it. I've made them a little bit slanted so it automatically comes up like that, so I really like that. This pinning has to be done really well, and although I cut loads of it out, I left a lot of my adjustments in, because if you just do this really quick, it probably will be uneven, right? So make sure that you do it, check it, and like here I can see that my right is not quite right. The left side looks really nice. It's got that slight little taper. I'm thinking, yep, that's nice. Look at my right and think, no, that's not right. So here we've got it overlapping this much, and so when I check on the other side, and clearly see it's no, it's nowhere near, it's not the same. So check and double check yourself, because this is what everybody will see. So little mistakes people don't really pay attention to, but where it's asymmetrical in the front, you'll see it. That looks great. So now they're both the same, I can sew them in, and I start at the lower end, and I am not reversing my stitch. I'm going to sew those away because I don't want reverse stitching in that area. If you had a really busy fabric and you can't really see it anyway, then well, maybe you want to do that. But if you want to work really tidily and you're making this for your grandkids, I would just do what I do here. It looks really good. And we do the same again, stitch length 3.5. We're using the same point on our presser foot again to gauge where we're going to stitch. We're not going to go too close to the edge, and we're sewing literally all the way around. Bit of tension never hurt. so I'm pulling it a little bit. I also find if I sew very slowly, I actually get a less tidy result than when I sew faster. There we go. Turn. I like it. And now I'm going to sew back. Same thing again. Line it up with that mark on your presser foot. I have to say, I really love the binding. It's gorgeous. And here I'm going all the way to the end. And again, I will just leave a long thread hanging all the way. There we go. And pull it out and do the other side. Now that it's in, I'm going to pull through all my threads. So you yank on the lower bobbin thread here, then you put a pin into the loop, pull it through. Now I'm going to do a double knot in it. Yep, double knot. And then I'm going to get myself a really rather large sewing needle, because I can't see the little ones anymore. It takes me forever to thread them up, I tell you. That's how it goes when you get old, right, ladies? Anyway, I'm using this very large needle to put my threads through, and then I'm just going to secure them in the fabric, go through once, and then I'm going to go through again, and this time I'm going to hide them. So I'm going between the two layers and I'm pulling it back out way in, so that won't come apart. Cut it off, and that's it. Very nice and neat finish for all of it. Next, we're going to attach our flutter sleeves to the back of the top. We're just going to take the flutter sleeves here and put them on and just stitch them on. If you want to see how to do buttonholes, that was included with the Connie top, and I'm also going to add that part to this course, so you just have to go down to the Bodice features and have a look at that. So I'm pinning it in 5 centimeters away from the seam line. That seems to work very well. Of course, if you have got your kiddo there, then try it on, please, and put it in the place that you like. You could also stick it to the inside. I rather like it like that. And I've pinned it, and I'm now going to sew a little cross on it because I think that's rather cute. You could put a button on there afterwards just for effect, but then I'm thinking, well, if the kiddo leans against a chair or anything or lies on its back, it's not really going to be very comfortable for them, so I'm leaving it just like that. But you can do, obviously. You could also use cam snaps, but I think it might be a bit thick and it might rip out, and then that's not very nice. So you go down and across, and then you go across and turn it round. Down to the other side. Down again. And just go down a little bit here, secure your stitches, and that's basically your top completely finished. Yep, I think that's all turned out very, very nice, and I hope you enjoyed this course, and you're back for another course with Frocks and Frolics. Thank you all, and bye for now.